play like this, they want him to be the one taking the important shots.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And Castle drops them both. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Brunson. And he lays it up and in.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Outside Wembanyama. Off the mark there with a 3. Brunson against Fox. Towns, left side. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. On target from range.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Good on the bucket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. San Antonio with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Hart. Brunson's got 5.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Anunoby. And he gets that one. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here are the Knicks now, after the basket by San Antonio. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. The shot by Towns, no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Fox against Brunson. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good, off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Fox against Brunson. And it's New York scoring again. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Clock at 6. From 20 feet. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Knicks. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, for the Knicks, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Brunson against Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Castle outside. Spurs need to get one up here. Champagny. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anunoby for 3. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. 3-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges passes to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Fox against Brunson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Castle for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Knicks leading by 7. Double team on Towns. Hart from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Champagny. Takes a 3. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Screen by Hart. It's stolen by Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hart. Fox against Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And he can't get the first one. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Clarkson's checked in for New York.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Clarkson, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Barnes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Alvarado's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
1 shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Towns. Here's Alvarado, the steal. Here's Harper. Alvarado defending. Harper misses. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Back to Hart. Pass to Alvarado. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Well, the Spurs shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. They get it again. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Victor Wembanyama is second.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, and what jumps out at me from these guys is the amount of skill they all have on offense. They can go at you so many ways.
Now here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Screen by Robinson to the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Smart play by Clarkson. Got his teammates involved there.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back to you.
You'd love love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Champagny. Still no points. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Clock at 4. From downtown. Towns with a rebound. New York trailing. Clarkson, left side. It's stolen by Barnes. It's 2-on-1. Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? For New York, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. The 3-ball. And it's Clarkson missing. And it's the Spurs ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Fox surveying the D. 1:05 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Clarkson. And here's Hart. Alvarado outside from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barnes passes to Fox. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Fires for 3. Harper pulls it in. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Robinson with a steal. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the power forward position. Now here's Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. Clarkson uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's a nimble move by Clarkson, allowing him to work around that contact.
Outside Barnes. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Keldon Johnson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent, and when you have it, things come together quickly.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Bridges hits them both.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Vassell outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Harper passes to Vassell. His first shot coming late. And it's New York with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Now here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over Castle. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Pass to Harper. Lets the 3 fly, and it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Bridges against Castle. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Castle. And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Castle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Clarkson.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you like about Stephon Castle is he's a quick study. Whether it's absorbing coaching or listening to veterans, he wants to learn and grow.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Castle drops them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Towns outside for 3. Oh, Cat rains one in from deep.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Fox for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Fox has got 8 points.
And Fox was clearly motivated to get that 3 after they hit one on the other end.
Towns finds Anunoby. Down low. Here's Bridges. Good. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Fox outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for him.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Alvarado with it. No points so far. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Now Robinson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. For 3, Vassell. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Barnes. Fades. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Anunoby. Give him 8 points now. Here's Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. New York also changing it up. Shamet, he's checked in for Robinson. McBride comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And that one falls for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Vassell outside, takes the 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Shamet. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harper passes to Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Let's go with a 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Brunson brushes off the D.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Vassell outside Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Into the lane. Back to Fox. Over Brunson. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Got it.
Not going to get a much better look than that.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And the Spurs with some changes. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Hart comes in for Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Towns outside from behind the arc. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Fox. He's got 12. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Back to Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Wembanyama, the pass to Champagnie. Now here's Fox. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. Champagnie's got his first 2 points of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brunson finds Bridges. Towns for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done. And that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Over to the wing. Wembanyama against Towns. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Fox against Brunson. Fox outside. Over Brunson. And there are the Spurs with another bucket. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, leading by 4. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal Badge of Honor. Got to.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Knicks leading by 4. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Hart can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Fox. Back to Castle. It counts! And the foul! That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Fox. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 3. Hart up top. And here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Vassell's shot is good.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Over Fox. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 21 points for Jalen Brunson.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The fader. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside Hart, back to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 27 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Shot's good by Hart.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Towns against Wembanyama. Pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. The 3, Vassell connects from downtown. Vassell's got 11 points.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with the 3 of his own.
Towns down low, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Fox takes the hit and scores.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Castle outside. For the lead. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. San Antonio in second.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. San Antonio leading. Now here's Castle. He's got 6. Pass to Barnes. Bridges against Castle. Here's Fox. Over Brunson. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 22.
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself going.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Knicks trail by 4. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Brunson. The 3 is up. Rebound San Antonio. Barnes against Bridges. On the wing, Fox. 22 points for him.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bridges passes to Robinson. To the middle. Double team on Towns. Pass to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Over Fox. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 4-3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Hart. Driving inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. And here's Wembanyama. Give him 30. Pass to Champagny. Fox outside. Now here's Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson. Give him 31 now. Pass to Hart. Outside Robinson. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 4. Wembanyama up top. And stolen by Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Hart throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Spurs with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. New York also changing it up. Sohan's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Cornette passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Stolen by Castle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Castle's got 8 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Harper. He's got 5. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Bridges passes to Clarkson. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. The 3 hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Clarkson against Castle. Robinson with a steal. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Robinson in at center. Here's Anunoby. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Towns outside. Fires from deep. The dive for the ball. And they get it back. Robinson finds Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Harper. The shot from the low post is good. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Fox. Cornette at the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Harper misses. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. 8-point game. And here's Alvarado. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Whoa! Towns with the power.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the inside, Cornette. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Anunoby. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Clarkson. Fox outside. Pass to Cornette. And here's Barnes. Covered by Towns. 2 on the clock. Barnes, no good. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Clarkson. Alvarado outside. Towns a screen on Fox. And it's Alvarado missing. San Antonio leading by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Robinson. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the Spurs with some changes. Olenix checked in for Cornette. And it's Champagnie in for Barnes. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in for Clarkson. He hits the second from the line. Fox with the ball. Pass to Harper. Now Olynyk. Fox outside. From outside the arc. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Outside Anunoby. To the middle. Robinson passes to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Towns for 3. No good there.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Harper. Now Olynyk. Robinson defending. Olynyk in the post. Working on Robinson. Towns passes to Alvarado. Outside Anunoby. From deep. And again, the Knicks missing. San Antonio leading by 11. Takes a step back. Here's Fox. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Towns. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Here's Harper. Olynyk finds Fox. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Alvarado. Back to Anunoby. Fires the three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Vassell outside. Three-pointer, Fox. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Vassell. Fades and shoots. No luck on that one. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Champagny. Here's Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Alvarado defending. Fox outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Robinson, a screen on Fox. Pass to Robinson. Towns down low. Count it. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Mikal Bridges checked in for Robinson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Champagny. Fox outside. Over Brunson. San Antonio again can't hit. Knicks trail by 6. Now Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Castle. Here's Champagny. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Champagny. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle against Bridges. Here's Champagnie. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Towns outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Champagnie. Launches it. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And there's a 3-second violation. Spurs lead by 4. Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. The 15-footer. That one's in there.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Towns, a screen on Castle. Bridges. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Outside Vassell. Fox fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Fox against Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Now Towns. Outside Brunson. From deep. Bridges! Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
San Antonio leading by 3. And here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. Going up top. It's Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Towns, the screen on Castle. Here's Brunson. Oh, the shake. And up and in on the layup.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Fox against Brunson. Using the glass to lay it in.
As clutch as they get. What a huge score from Fox, who always seems to come up big.
Fox against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Fox. The triple drops.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Fox outside. Outside Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. For 3. Anunoby there for the rebound. 40 seconds left in the 4th.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him. Showing that clutch gene. Fox just put his head down and got his team what they needed.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Brunson takes it himself. Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by New York. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Brunson with it. Outside Anunoby. Fires the three. And he nails it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. Obviously, with some of the better teams in the league, if something bad's happening, sometimes, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.